see you. It's to be here.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Thank you.
Go ahead.
So thank you very much, Mr. President, for this opportunity. I'll start by wishing you a belated happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have you introduced yourself to everybody?
I wanted to really jump into the
Yeah,
issues.
go ahead and introduce yourself.
So anyway.
Come on. You.
I'm Takunde Chingonzo. I'm a young entrepreneur. I'm 21. I'm from Zimbabwe, and I'm working in the wireless technology space. We're essentially liberating the internet for Zimbabweans. So,
and let me just, this is an example of our young African leaders. In fact, the youngest young African leader. But one thing I will say, though, you know, if you're going to promote your business, you got to make sure to let people know.
Definitely, definitely.
Just a little tip.
Definitely.
You can't be shy, man. Please go ahead.
That's correct, Mr. President. So I was really going to start by delving into a personal experience. I was going to get to my business and how I got to where we are. So as I was saying, we're working in the technology space. I'm working on my third startup. It's called SciSci. We're creating Zimbabwe's first free internet access network, hence liberating the internet. So in our working, we came to a point in time where we needed to import a bit of technology from the United States. And so we were engaging in conversation with these US-based businesses. And the response that we got time and time again was that, unfortunately, we cannot do business with you because you're from Zimbabwe. And I was shocked, this doesn't make sense. And so this is the exact same experience that other entrepreneurs that are in Zimbabwe have gone through, even through the meetings that I've had here. You sit down with potential investors, you talk about the project, the outlook, the opportunity, the growth and all that, and they're excited. You can see, all systems are firing, right? And then I say I'm from Zimbabwe, and they look at me and they say, young man, this is a good project, very good, but unfortunately we cannot engage in business with you. And I understand that the sanctions that we have as Zimbabwe, that are imposed on entities in Zimbabwe, these are targeted sanctions, right? But then we've come to a point in time where we as young Africans are failing to properly engage in business with US-based entities because there hasn't been that clarity. These entities believe that Zimbabwe is under sanctions. So what really can we do to try and clarify this, to make sure that we as the young entrepreneurs can effectively develop Africa and engage in business?
Well, obviously, the situation in Zimbabwe is somewhat unique. The challenge for us in the United States has been how do we balance our desire to help the people of Zimbabwe with what has frankly been a repeated violation of basic democratic practices and human rights inside of Zimbabwe. And we think it is very important to send clear signals about how we expect elections to be conducted and governments to be conducted, because if we don't, then all too often, with impunity, the people of those countries can suffer. But you're absolutely right that it also has to be balanced with making sure that whatever structures that we put in place with respect to sanctions don't end up punishing the very people inside those countries. My immediate suggestion, and this is a broader point to all the African businesses who are here, as well as the U.S. businesses, is to make sure that we're using the Department of Commerce and the other U.S.